how does this become political discourse? Where do we draw the line? Yes, you see all kinds of absurd things that are said, promised, and all boundaries are crossed when election campaigns take place. But when do we stop and, take a step back and say, what are we doing here? Is that this moment?
Good evening, Nidhi. Thank you so much for having me on the show. And at the onset, a very happy belated Diwali to all my fellow panelists and to all your viewers. Nidhi, let me start with the legal point. आम आदमी पार्टी वो एक कानूनी भाषा में होते 420 कर रहे हैं IPC when you con somebody. This is absolute 420, and let me tell you why. The onus of printing the currency note vests only with the RBI. It does not vest with the Union government. It does not vest with the Honorable Prime Minister of India or the Parliament of India. Here's a currency note. The signature on that is of the RBI governor, not of the Honorable Prime Minister of India or any other politician. So as Zainab rightly said, it's not possible for anyone to do it. So one, this is completely lying to people. What completely breaks my heart is in 2022, rather than talking about how India by 2047 and subsequently by 2100 can become the third largest GDP in the world with amongst the highest per capita income amongst the G8 nations, how we can become with climate change a service export oriented industry, rather than talking about how we can encash on Web 3.0 and the blockchain technology and create job opportunities for youngsters. We are talking about issues that will completely try and polarize the elections or try and show I am more religious than you are more religious. Now let me come to a larger issue that I want to raise. The Aam Aadmi Party is continuously indulging in this sort of behavior because they believe that they can compete with the BJP on the Hindutva turf. But that's not going to happen. And the fact is the Aam Aadmi Party was born out of a revolution where a lot of citizens thought that they are going to bring in different politics into our country, different polity into our country. When they do what is tried and tested, whether it is Satyendra Jain who's been accused of corruption but you don't step down, whether it is now that you don't take a stand on issues that are morally correct, whether it is Bilkis Banu or Ram Rahim, when you come and indulge into majoritarian politics, you're doing what the BJP, which is the winner, is already doing. Yeah. Why will somebody choose a carbon copy over the original? They won't choose the carbon copy over the original. The original already exists.
Yeah, exactly.